Salut tout le monde, ici Dr. Aujourd'hui, on va continuer notre série de Vampyr. Dans le dernier épisode, on s'était battu avec Doris Fletcher. Donc, il faut aller faire un rapport au club. Leur dire probablement qu'on l'a tué. Pour ceux qui me suivent sur Facebook, vous savez probablement que je suis rendu avec un petit chaton. Donc, si vous entendez des bruits en arrière, c'est parce qu'il est super excité. Vraiment joueur. Là, pour l'instant, il s'est installé devant la télé puis il me regarde gamer. Comme vous. Donc, c'est ça. Juste s'il y a du bruit en arrière, je peux pas faire grand chose. C'est assez dur d'empêcher un bébé chat de jouer, là. Ok. Qui est en haut?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Okay.
I must admit the Guard of Pre-Wen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
Ok. Lui, j'imagine qu'il fait juste garder la porte puis qu'il n'y a pas grand chose à raconter.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Oh.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reid. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Okay.
Your word is my command.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor soul survive at all.
Wow.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Okay. Comment je fais pour attendre qu'il meure avant? Bon, pour commencer, si je me rappelle bien, il y avait un point d'exclamation à l'hôpital, fait qu'on doit pouvoir reparler au Dr Swansea. Donc on va aller faire ça. Surtout faut qu'on se rende ici. Il y a un point d'exclamation ici.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him. Good evening, old chap.
I won't.
Do you need medical... What?
I hope.
Oh, je peux lui
What can you
demander.
tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Ok.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
London has brought so much pain to me. Why don't I go to...
On a aussi quand même pas mal d'expérience, fait qu'on pourrait dormir une nuit pour se reposer puis évoluer.
Sorry, look lively! It's on to us! It's a killer!
Jeez, c'était easy ça. Oh. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Chargement.
Back in the grave! You die!
Oh, oh, oh.
Send you to hell! Oh, Christ! Take a breath of this! Shit! You'll pay for that!
Ok. Pembroke Hospital. Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas checké qui... Ok, personne de malade ici. Tout le monde est mort là-bas. Le seul malade ici, on l'a soigné. Puis ici, 2 malades. Ok.
What news, Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
Did Elizabeth tell you?
So it's Elizabeth now. My. Things are moving quickly.
My,
Turn my back
my.
for a moment and away you go.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull, almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them Icors.
Okay.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit.
Yes, and no. She was en route to the docks, I think. Following a lead concerning your maker.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. The question is, for how long? The docks have fallen. The epidemic is spreading fast.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Ok. Oh, on avait trouvé de l'eau. Done. That's it. Pas de... Rien de plus, rien de moins. Nope. Ok. À analyser. Échantillon de sang réchépé. Ok, analyse-moi ça. Ça, c'est quoi? Sérum de sang. Puis ça. Oh. Ok. Ok. Ça nous prend des morceaux d'aluminium, c'est vrai. Ok. Morceaux d'aluminium. On va essayer de garder ça en tête. Chose d'endurance est pleine. Ok, ça c'est plein aussi. Peut... essayer un autre ultime. Ok, ça serait pas pire à essayer. Peux-tu toutes les activer en même temps? Non, on va y aller de même. Ok, rien de changé ici. Ici non plus. Faudrait qu'on passe dans le coin de Whitechapel pour soigner tout le monde. Ok, ici tout est correct. Ok. Ouais, on va faire un tour dans Whitechapel, puis on devrait être capable de s'en aller vers notre mission après. Notre ultime... On va se mettre celui-là, l'essayer. Oh, désolé. Bon, qui où? Ah. Moi qui voulais tester mon ultime. Elle n'est pas encore disponible. Ok, ça c'était nice. Ok, qui a besoin d'être soigné? Lui. Ces deux-là. Lui, je me rappelle plus où.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? Fancy buying some?
You know. Do you need...
It's real.
Right then.
T'aurais pas ça, des plaques d'aluminium? Morceaux d'aluminium. Thank you. Qui qu'on avait d'autre? Ces deux-là, puis... lui.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Ouais, c'est lui.
Good evening, Mr. Bush. How do you... Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Its effectiveness has been proven.
You look... Well... I'd like to...
Pas de plaque d'aluminium pour elle. Ok, il reste juste lui, détail. Il semble qu'il est quelque part ici. Puis on est quasiment rendu à mission, fait qu'on va oublier le projet pour lui. Oh. Oh. J'étais en train de me faire escalader par un petit chat. Wow, wow, so dude, ouais. Ok, ok. C'est le fun de pas être pris dans le mur. Ok, c'est quoi tu fais là? Ok. Elle, on dirait qu'elle va rester pris là. Puis c'est bien par là qu'il faut que j'aille. Ouch, ouch. Ok, pou pou pou. Oh. Oh my god. Et qu'est-ce que tu fais? Oh, ok. 2 secondes, ça sera pas long. Ok, désolé. Le petit chat avait décidé de m'escalader un peu trop. Ok, notre mission est juste en bas ici. C'est la porte ici.
It's locked, all right. I
All
should find
right.
another way to get into the neighborhood.
Ok. Trouver l'entrée secrète du quartier. Ok. Wow. Bon. Ça va être tout pour l'épisode d'aujourd'hui. Je veux pas entreprendre quelque chose qu'on n'aura pas le temps de finir, puis définitivement, on va passer un bout là-dedans. Donc j'espère que... Ouais, je step back, sir. Donc j'espère que vous avez apprécié l'épisode, puis je vous revois dans le prochain. Ciao!